Hello Virgos, I'm MJ and I'm your Atlas to Life. Today I'm going to do a reading for you about love. I'm doing this for March 2021, but keep in mind my readings are timeless. So whenever this finds you, it was meant for you to hear it then. I'll do that one too. Whoops. Sorry about my cats, they're having a cat fight. I do personalized readings and they are so much more detailed. I highly recommend getting one. I will pull as many cards as we need to until we get the information we need to get. Okay, so this reading starts out with two different individuals. We have one of them being the Knight of Wands. So this is messages about desires, but it's going to bring about some tower moments for you. And we're all kind of experiencing that right now. So just don't be afraid because that's not going to be bad. Underneath that card, we get the Four of Wands. This is 1111. It's that twin flame stuff. 1111. It's a place where you guys are able to meet in the middle and everybody's desires are met. It's domestic bliss. It's homecoming too, if that means anything for you guys. We also have the Queen of Swords. So with this Queen of Swords, you are directing some information. And you're getting some information, divine stuff from the universe as well. And you're not wasting that information. You're using it in just the appropriate way. Completely. Because the Hierophant comes, it's all about your spiritual calling. There's three on here. I think your number is going to be 3. For this read, that's what I'm really feeling here. And as you go through these moments of despair and disaster, it's forcing you to become the Fool, go back to that beginning of a new cycle. So you're changing a lot of cycles here. This is really good stuff. I mean, this one lays directly underneath that, and it's got the Hierophant up there to guard it and protect it. We have over here the Devil. Temptations. And this is about love. I feel like you are binded to another individual and you may be sort of, trying to overlook that right now. Well, these temptations might not really be going away. But in your current life, this is a number 9 here, the 9 of Cups. You're really emotionally fulfilled and satisfied. You're really celebrating. But that's not going away. So let's see what comes when we shine a little bit of light onto the situation for your love life, Virgos. Okay, I have Virgo friends that are super close to me. And this is all making a lot of sense for them. It's that temptation factor. So in your life, things are going really good for you. And you want to just go with what you're doing. You want to keep growing spiritually and self-love, but every time you try and stop thinking about some stuff, that temptation's popping back in. And no matter how many times you try and release this stuff, it's sticking with you. The universe is not going to let you forget about some specific person that it needs you to be with. We got a Hermit card in reverse. So I do feel like this is a sign that you do need to communicate with this person somehow. This I'm feeling totally 2 individuals who are very ascended, and they have this light that they need to shine, but they're gonna temporarily be sort of like fighting with or, trying to block this connection because it fits in their life situation right now. And then we also have a Hanged Man in reverse. So you can't really just hang around. I know you're not wasting your time, but this month you may be trying to avoid a relationship with a certain specific other individual. And that's okay temporarily, but it's not going to be that way forever because we get the King of Swords. And King of Swords means you are, you know, an enlightened one. You are someone who holds this information, the keys, that Hierophant specific stuff that you need to be sharing with that other person. Because we have the Two of Wands. So it's going to happen. This is the desires, these passions, this connection. Even though you're trying to avoid it very harshly or hardly, it's going to keep popping back in, and you're going to give in at times in just the right amount. It all happens in perfect timing is the major overall thing I'm feeling here. So pay attention to the signs from the universe, and your intuition's going to be letting you know when you can abundantly, you know, let that abundance flow, that emotional feeling stuff, when it's okay to feel good, because that's collaboration right there. It's just tempering stuff out. So if you are in separation with anyone, it's a separation that's necessary right now. Okay. Next we get, yep, that Dominion. That's that Two of Wands again in that bow and arrow. Here you guys are carrying the flame, that twin flame stuff, because we have the Four of Wands also. You're carrying the torch, and it's always going to be them. And right now you're sort of holding out, and that's perfectly fine. It's going to be changing for you. You're just holding on to everything that you're growing, you know, manifesting for yourself. And that's right where you need to be. You're the Queen of them Pentacles. Non-gender specific. And that's pretty cute, because we also get the Prince of Pentacles here. So Queen is mastering your own manifestations and personal growth, you know that, and bodily stuff. I feel like it's making appropriate choices, and you're learning some control, self-control. And then that Prince, you know, you know when to share messages with your other. We have an Empress card presenting for the final card, and this is a 3. It's so strange, because I was totally feeling that 3, but I'm like that with my cards. I honestly, I do this just for fun. I'll sit down and just shuffle my deck and pull a card, and I'm getting so good at this that I can pull the card that I'm thinking of without looking at any cards or anything. So that card is meant to be, and I'm feeling a lot of this springtime, this new growth stuff. So you're doing so much personal growth right now, and you need to stay very grounded here, especially with the, you know, there was, I think, a tower and 2 devils. So get out into nature, hug a tree, okay? This is something that you want to really do after the full moon, at that beginning of the new cycle. It's each cycle of this moon stuff, I'm feeling you're getting so much personal and self-growth, and you are becoming the person that you need to be for your other, your counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate. And you're very happy, like, also in your own life. I think that is the feel. I mean, this is a generalized read, but you're very proud of who you are and everything that you've become. And that's a wonderful, beautiful thing. There's little butterflies all over that card, and some rabbits, you know, so we have fertility, but we also, there's 2 rabbits, so that's kind of cool right there. But then we have, I think there's 5 butterflies. Butterflies signify rebirth, you know, that birth and the death of the things that are holding you back. So you are doing great. Watch for the number 3 this month. You're going to see it everywhere, because it's March if you're watching the reading now. But my doggy's groaning. Gamble puppy. He's hungry. I'll take him out for a walk. Get out into nature and get grounded myself, actually. I'm pulling 3 of my channeled messages. I have 80 of them, and I channeled them, and we'll see what you guys get. It says, you are my happy place. the place I go when I escape from the reality that is my life. That's so fitting with those Tower moments in that Devil card. When everything's so scary, honestly, just go there. And then we have, you and I could be so happy together. It wouldn't be anything like the other relationships we've had. And this is a realization that you're coming to. You know it, but it's not time yet. For some of you, it might be time. For others, but I see a lot of resistance and, holding back. You're testing this stuff right now. Because it says, how is it that I can't stop thinking of you no matter how hard I try to live with my life and get you off my mind? So the universe is going to keep reminding you. Watch for synchronicities with the number 3. And, have a blessed month. I love you, Virgos. Stay grateful, stay thankful, and we will all be blessed collectively. I actually saw a post this morning that was so powerful for me. And it was just all about like each of the little good things that you're doing. And that's even in just your own little specific life. Any rays of, positivity that you're sharing, they're making a bigger difference than you think. And I'm really feeling that for you guys here, big time. Don't forget to get out into nature. Take a walk every day. I don't care what the weather is. And, vibe high because I love your vibes. All right, so much peace, love, and light, and namaste from me, MJ. I'm your Atlas to Life. My email address is em3dj3@gmail.com, and my personal reads are $33. Interesting, because your number to watch out for this March is 3. I love you, Virgos. Later on.